uh, I'll just start. This was supposed to be the screen, but whatever. Let's just get it going. So I'm gonna just start. I don't need no audience because we're building that so far. So, well, I'll just get straight to it, man. So we have a different angle now. I think this is much better. And I'll see how that works. So let's get started. I think everything is set. I just need to. So the only thing I haven't done is pretty much so it doesn't really matter which, just my right arm, but it looks like it's the left one. So let me just switch that to just flip. Is that better? Yeah, I think I just have it just looking this way. That's okay. All right, okay, doke. Let's get to it. Where's that? The window. So this is for my. I'm not gonna do any journaling. So let's just do a quick review of the trades that I took the last time we did a back test, so we can just catch up pretty much with where we are. Let me pull that up real quick. And that should be there we go. I should have this right here because I'm kind of going all the way over there. I don't think that's necessary. There we go. So this is March, April, it's right here. So today we finish off that month of April, bruh. So now the problem is my camera is kind of blocking the corner of that screen, but good thing is I have a couple of screens here. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh yeah, that's okay. We just gotta work with what we have, and I feel like I need to adjust that a little bit so I can just leave some room up there. So in case I need to go this, that's too much room. Maybe I should have done this first. Whatever. Okay, I think that's good. Whatever, let's go. So we are on the 24th. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 more days until the month of April. And then I'm hoping to catch up with, today's the 20th. So can we do all these days? I don't know. So I'll try to be fast. I'll try to be a little bit fast so I can just go, no thinking, whatever. And I see my setup form, we're just in. And I'm still working on that video because I really need to put together what I'm looking at, which is pretty simple, man. It's taken me quite a few years, or I don't know. Yeah, I'll say that, to just settle on what I have right now. I'm not jumping strategies no more. I'm just gonna stick on this, and when I see results, then I can build up on something else. Until then, I'm just done jumping from strategy to strategy. It's been like that for the last couple of years, and nah, I'm not doing that no more. I need more water. All right, so I'm thinking let's just review these 3 trades here, maybe 4. On the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th, which were, so this is a Monday to Thursday trade, and let's see what we got. So there was no trade on that 21st, so let's go check it out how it looked like. So this is the 11 p.m. high and the 11 p.m. low. Those who don't know, that's the candle that I trade. I just wait for it to close, and then I mark the high and the low, and I wait for one side to be taken out, and then I wait for a reversal entry, and I aim for the other side. And that's my strategy. Pure, simple, that's it. And if I don't see that entry, I just let it go. So in this case, I was waiting for this to be taken down, for this low to be traded below, and then I wait for a break on the 1 minute. And then the other filter I have is I need to see a 5-minute order block formed on the 5-minute time frame. Once I see that, I go back to the 1 minute and I wait for my bounce zone, which will be the 1 minute breaker, or it could even be like a 1 minute bump, which will be something like this here. if we can trade back to it and then just go up. So I'll show you a couple of examples. So that day there was no trade, and I did do like an after. What happened is just shot up and just went straight. So I have no way to know as of now how I should engage with such a trade, because you can see we just left some equal lows over there, so there's no way. I don't know if I would take that long, honestly, but I can see there's a trendline break here, just shoots up and it just keeps going. I don't know what would convince me to take that trade, honestly. So for now, I'm gonna just let it go, and then later maybe as we advance and we see something else to where we think that should not be taken. Otherwise, for me, this is a liquidity pool where I know we can come back here, take the high, and then just shoot down to take those lows easily. But in this case, it just kept on going up, and we can see it just kept on going up as well. So anybody trading MA crosses, they wound the money on this day. So trendline break, MA cross, blah blah, and it just won. So that's it. So let's go to the next day. Let's see another no trade day. Again, we had a nice reversal here, but we never came to take out the 11 p.m. low. And you can see here that we did have those equal lows over there, so I was thinking that they might want to come there, but nope, just turn around and just shot up. So it's all good. No trade on that day. Let's see what happened. Perhaps we did reverse. Nope, it was just bullish, opened, gapped up, and it kept going even higher. So we just stay on the side again. Anybody trading EMA crosses, maybe this was something and that worked for them. Let's go to the 23rd, which is Wednesday, right? Every time I start streaming, I start funny. All right, let's see the 23rd. Was there a trade on this day? But I don't know why I didn't do nothing there. We'll fill that out. Okay, so this was a long. So this really happened. So that's the 11 p.m. high and the 11 p.m. low, and we shoot down. And from here, I'm now hunting for that long to happen. And I can see the 5-minute order block confirmed here. So this is on the 1 minute, but I just drew that to represent that on the 5 minute. It did form, and that was the last up candle before we shut down. So so the whole thing is we're supposed to form a high, a low, and what would that be? A high, a low, and then come form a lower low. But in case we form a high and a low, and then we form a high high, so that's like a break of structure or a state of change in delivery, meaning it's just showing that hey, we are changing direction, right, and should see some upward movement. So pretty much that's all I want to see. But then again, it just gets to 1 p.m. I feel like after 1 p.m. the dynamics of whatever change of the move. Let me see what happened next. What's that? So it does go my way a little bit after the, so market closes here and opens down here, we shoot down, and then it goes up, and then later it just comes and takes us out. So that's why I'm very skeptical with, you know, taking trades or even holding trades after 1 p.m. especially. I mean, I can hold if they're somewhere way up here, but still, I don't know. So for now, I just feel like the best way is just close your trade. So what is this? We have 2 charts here. I think that's it. So let's go. So this one I took a long, and it was a loss. So let's do 0. And the potential, what would that be? Would that be like 0? Is that like a half? Probably. That's no 1:1. That looks like 3/4 of this. So we'll just do 0.75 here. Potential, a quarter of what we risked. All right, let's look at the last day. And this was a nice one. So 11 p.m. high, 11 p.m. low. We trade downwards. Right there represents the 5-minute order block on the 5-minute time frame, but this is the 1 minute. So all I need to see is a 5-minute closure above that, and then I want to see the last up candles before we came down, high, low. Instead of a higher low, we formed a high high. So change of state in delivery. My entry is once we touch that breaker or my bounce zone, and then my stop loss is at the lowest low of that movement to the downside, and then my target is the opposite side of the previous 1 hour. So pretty much we saw this come up. I usually like when we just tag in and it just leaves, but that's why I have my stop loss down here, because if we have any fair value gaps, it tends to, you know, come down, scare you, but then goes away. So sometimes I do add a little bit down here just in case we it goes up. So again, this is something that I'm looking at. If I do see this, just maybe have my main entryway down here, but for now I'm just getting my entry over here. The other thing I could do is just maybe half of what I'm willing to risk over here, and then when it comes down, loading the other half so we can get back a good value. And pretty much that's it. So this is the 1 hour, waiting for that previous 1 hour to be taken out, and then we shoot up. Again, I'm trading the last active hour. So I'm also looking at the daily candle, how it's working. And yeah, so let's go look at some examples now. Let's go do some back testing, whatever. Let's go keep on going. So we're now gonna be trading the 4th of the 25th of 2025, which was on a Friday. So let's go. So let's go get going. Let's get going. Hurry up, man. I am sweating. Here's my heat is off. Where am I? So this is the 25th. So let's see. What time is it? It's 12 p.m. Oh, this is a daily. I think I'd started, but I had to stop because I was interrupted. So I do mark. The only thing I like about my strategy now is I just keep it simple. I don't even need to go see what the monthly is doing or what the weekly is doing. I found that that's all irrelevant. It's good to actually know where I'm at, but I do mark all those levels that I don't use. So I just need to see on the daily time frame the high and the low, just to see where am I. So in this case, I can see that this is where we open on the daily, we shot down, and now we are kind of going up. So in this case, could be looking to see if we can keep retracing and then keep going up and get on that movement, on that momentum. But also knowing that since the time I'm coming in is kind of where the high of the day also forms, so I'm also looking to trade that retracement, if that makes sense. So in this case, I don't need to mark that daily low, it's too far. So now that we know that, I just go to the 1 hour time frame, wait for the 11 p.m. candle to close. Until then, I'm not doing nothing. Even if I see the sweetest setup in the world, I do nothing. So once we close that, I mark the high of the 1 hour of that 11 p.m. high. I pull this to 11 to 3 p.m. What I'm gonna do is just share with this side as well. So there we go. So I can have it on that side as well. So then just mark that to know that's the 11 p.m. high, and then that's the 11 p.m. low. And again, as I showed you, the simplest step is just that's it. This is the 1 minute. So all I want to see is something like this, where we are, price comes up, takes that high, and then we come in. I need to see a breakout, change of state in delivery, retest, and then this right here is my target. Or just where we are, come down, take that low, and then come inside this range. Oh, you know what, let's just do a new one. Come down, get back in the range, form like a 5-minute order block and a breaker, come back, test that breaker, and then that right there is my first target. If I think the market is going to keep going up, once we hit this, the least I do is at least reduce my risk by half. But the best thing is to break even, and the best thing is actually pay yourself, even if it's 8%, 80%, or just close everything, whatever. We'll see how that goes. For now, with the back test, I'm taking everything out over here. The other thing that we look at is the 1250 candle. That 1250 candle comes in with some volatility, so I usually like to be at least already in a trade and I'm already in profit, because that 1250 candle can make you or break you. So if you're already in profit, there's a high probability to keep pushing you even further. But we are taking more and more data around whatever, so we can go and study and see what really happens around that time. So let's get going. So we are now at 12 p.m. and now this is the 1 minute on this side and this is the 1 hour. So this side I'm going to be switching between 1 and the 5 minute, because I also like to see where we have 5 minute fair value gaps around that range, because they act as some pretty much strong support and resistance areas, at least around that range within that time. So let's get going. So I'm gonna make a video just explaining all of that. I'm just not getting the time. But yeah, I'll make it. So also watching what really happens here. So that's inverted. We close the bar bit, so that should add the support. So it's already giving me the vibes that we might come and take this high. So we're probably gonna be looking for shorts, and looking at the daily, maybe that's the high of the day already right there established. So we'll see how this goes. So from now on, I'm just gonna go and just keep going, and so we can do it. I can go at least through 10 examples. I'm gonna have this here on the side, and I'm gonna mark it as inverted 5 minute right there. And I think I should make this a little bit darker, because I was watching these things on my TV and I'm noticing that these things are not visible. So let me save that real quick so that I don't have to do it again. What do we do here? Save, and then just go and come on, and overwrite the previous one. Save, yes, and the inverted also save as. So now that's taken care of. All right, let's get to work. Boom, boom, boom. Go back to the 1 minute. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is kind of far. I'm gonna just take it to 1 p.m. All right, boom, boom, boom. So this is nice. If we just leave those highs like that, that's nice, because then we can come and take this low. There's kind of a fair value gap in there, and then when we start going up, we kind of promise that that's an area to come and drive through. So people are seeing triple bottoms, man. Me, I'm seeing liquidity over there. So what time is it? 12:25. I usually like to be in a trade by now, but if nothing is presenting itself, we can't force it. So within this range, I am sitting on my hands. I'm not doing nothing. If I miss a trade, it's all good. 12:40, after 12:45, if no trade, then those are kind of the days where now I get some losses. But if something sets up, I'm taking it. So that's 12:50 right there. You can see that momentum to the upside. So pretty much these days seems like it's gonna be a no trade days. Now we've finally taken out that high. It's 12:54, 6 more minutes to the end of the day, and I am skeptical of doing nothing here. So it's 1 p.m. and moving forward, man, I don't want to take any trade after 1 p.m. So this will be a no trade day, and remember, not losing is winning. If that makes sense. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's just go to the next day. So 4:25, I'll just come and do no trade right here. No trade, and then I just take a screenshot to show how no trade over date was. I'd like to see what it looks like at 3 p.m. So let me push forward a little bit. Yep, there we go. We just gapped down, so that's okay. So I'm just gonna take a picture right there. I'm just curious what happened around this. Nothing. I'm taking a picture how it looks like right now. Copy link, and we're gonna take that picture and post it over there. So the other thing is I want to make sure that's the picture I took. Awesome. And then let's go to the following day. So come here, go to already set for it to, when I hit next whatever this day, it just goes to the next day at 11 p.m 11:59 p.m. So that makes it easy for me. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna compress all this, and then I'm going to put the after, so I can come back and kind of see what happened through the night, in case I want to trade some other time. I can be in front of the game. So we can take this to 15 minutes. Now already I can see what really happened here. They came, took that level, see that, out. I wonder where I would have entered. So maybe that's the last up candle. We showed down, came up, so that's like a break over there, paired with a fair value gap. Nice. My stop loss will be down here, so came down and we shot up to take those highs, but that's 6:30 p.m. I'm not trading at that time, so that's some information that I want to see. Just put down in my charts. I can see, where is the other one, bro? So all that needs to be in perspective, and I'll use the 5 minute, and that's good. So we take a picture of that. So when we want to trade some other whatever, I don't know, I can just come and check that out and see what really happened through the night. What time was this? Like 6 a.m. in the morning. Just beautiful. So if everything just stayed in here, and I'm thinking there's some liquidity here, and then they finally take it at 6:30, and then I see this print down like this. Come on, man. 657. This is a retracement. If I'm thinking that this is going short, right? I mean, it's easy to see after it's happened, but this is something that I would do. So that went up, and then an immediate short. So we have a low high and a lower low instead of a low high and higher low. Now, if I'm skeptical of using this as an entry, right when we cross this low, that would be an entry right there. And then just do a 1:1. I mean, it's so easy to see after it's happened. So the other thing I do is I want to group all these and name it. So that was 4. What was it? Hold up, wait a minute. So you want to tell me I'd already done this? 25i. So I'm repeating myself, huh? Just hold up. What is this? This is 24, so why am I saying 25? That's 24, my brother. All right, so put all that in just give me a second here. After this, I promise you we'll just go next and put that in a group by itself, and then right here put this all in a group too. This side is not really important to have it in a group, honestly. 4, 25, 25, and we Gucci. And now we can go to the following day with clean charts. So again, did I hit the following day? Yes, I did. It's 11:55. Again, I go to the daily time frame. I want to see what's really going on. These guys, you need to be in here. There we go. Okay, so I want to see at this time what the daily candle has done. So I'm seeing that we've taken out that previous day high, and we probably are heading to that previous day low. But just before we got there, I can see that we do have this rejection. So this is something I would mark. So whatever that volume imbalance, but honestly I don't need so much. And then I'll go down to the 4 hour, look for other levels. Honestly, we don't, nah, I don't think I need any of that. So let's just go down to the 1 hour, and then this is the current 11 a.m. candle. So what time is it? 11:59. So I'll go 1 minute so the new candle opens. There we go. And pretty much with this strategy, all the information that we have on the 1 hour should be enough. So already I can see that we took out that high and we just shot down straight. So this right here could be a retracement for us to keep going down further. So I can bet that this is gonna be a bearish move. Already I can see that. I don't know, I'm just saying. And this was already a bearish candle, so I'm thinking the fact that we've taken out that high, that it might give a fight to come down a little bit lower. So I'm betting on a short on this one, but we'll see, we'll find out. And then look at this 1 hour fair value gap here. It's not yet inverted. I think I remember this setup, and I think it ended up going up. I don't know, price doesn't really give a smoke about what you think it's gonna do. to do what it wants to do, what it's pre-test, what it's programmed to do, I think. And then that's the 11 p.m. low right there. Come on. Oh boys, my guy, what are you doing? Okay, we're Gucci. So what we do is go back to the 1 minute and just wait for either side to be taken out, and then see if we can print that reversal, whatever, if we can print that reversal formation, right? So let's get going. Next, boom, exactly. So see that down candle, that is my bounce zone so far. So if we come down, trade below it, and we have a 5 minute order block confirmed, we have a 5 minute order block formed, or a supply, or would it be a demand, a supply? We using that supply for an entry. Pretty much, I think that's what it is, supply and demand. Is that what I'm trading now? No, I don't know. Okay, so we ended up going up. What time is it? So this down candle here is my bounce zone. That in this case, it's not really a breaker, but I'll call it what would it be? I would call it a bump that I can also use as an entry, but the best would be this down candle here. And what time is it? It's 12:18, still early in the hour, and it just decided to keep going up, and there's really nothing I can do about this. I just sit on my hands and do nothing. 12:31. So here we do have something. This down candle here, this series of down candles can be your bounce zone easily. Put that in gray, but I need to see like a 5 minute order block confirmation. We've taken out this 1 hour high, probably. I don't know if we'll take that out. So let's go. If I see a closure below this whatever, I'll go to the 5 minute and make sure that I do have like a breaker form, 5 minute order block, bearish order block, and then see if we can go down. What time is it? 12:39. It's still early. So again, the other thing I'm looking at is also all these 5 minute fair value gaps. We could have this one and this one and this one. This one was traded into. So seems like this day there was no trade, man. What time is it? 12:46. 12:49. They'll go 12:50. Look at this. Boom. I mean, we get to see that all every day. And if it doesn't happen at 12:50, my observation is wait for something to at least 101, 102. There we go. So after 12:50, I'm usually skeptical taking a trade. So start 12:59. I don't know if I'm comfortable taking that trade, but we do have something there that we've closed below. So that right there should be our entry. So looking at the 5 minute, I do have 5 minute bearish order block over there. So that's a trade in itself. So it's just too late, man. It's just too late. But everything has checked out. 5 minute bearish order block. But the other thing is the hour is just about to close, and actually we just open. It's a new hour, so I don't know if I'll take this trade or not. This is one of those questions, man. Looking at the 1 hour, that wick is just too small. So is this something I'd mess with? But I think looking at that daily candle, it's done so much. So I'm thinking, oh, and then I don't like taking the opposite trade of what the daily candle looks like. If it's green, I want to be taking longs. In this case, everything's checked out. Even though we've opened up a new hour, I still don't have rules to negate that. So let's just engage. And my stop loss all the way up here. That's the wrong way, boy. So if we do retest that, that's my entry. Stop loss at the highest end right there. Remember, we do have the fair value gap. And then currently my TP is way down here. It's 1 p.m. so skeptical. Probably this is something that I will not do, but whatever, let's go. So why am I doing it then? Because it's backtesting and I do not care. and we don't even come back to touch that zone, man. So this is the new of the open. We just close and open again. So is that something I want to be in? This is that. Now this looks like a gamble for me, man, so I'm just gonna close it. That looks like a gamble, and what I'm gonna do is I will leave it like that just to show that. And I'm gonna do this as well. This is 1 p.m, so let me just mark it. Why is it that color? Put a different color, man. Put a different color. Yep, that's good. Let's take those pictures because this is a no trade day. Visibility, I don't want to see that on the one the daily time frame. Any levels below below the 1 hour, I don't want to see them on this side, and I don't need to see this one too. So visibility, hide it on the 1 hour. There we go. So what we do is take a picture, copy link, come here, bruh, and this is, it can be week 4. We are still in April, so it can be week 5. What in the world is this? So look at April. We do have week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, April had 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that even possible? I thought a month had 4 weeks. Week 5. Wait, is that the last day of April? The 26th. So we do have another week. Okay. So 4, 26, 25. So I don't think I'm gonna do this because I think it's taking a lot of time. No trade. We'll just have to come back and take these pictures later. So I want to see what's. Let's go to the next day real quick. Go to, I just want to see what happened overnight and that New York AM morning. Hurry up, man. So anybody trading EMAs like a 9 cross 36 or whatever, that day they made some moolah. And I do think people trading EMAs, man, just a simple cross. I've tried trading 9 cross 36 and I was taking too many losses, which forced me to kind of enter trades and try to stay longer. So yeah, that wasn't too sustainable for me. Now what happened, we did come down and then shot up. So if I left that order running, it would have taken me out, which is again outside of my trading area, trading time, which in the past I would have left it and then just hope it works. Now we don't do that no more, do we? Nope. So let's take a picture of the after. I'ma just do it on the 15-minute. 5 minutes is okay too. I can just squeeze it a little bit. Where's this side? There we go. That's the 1 hour, and this is the 5 minutes. So I kind of see we went up, down, blah blah blah, came back into this range and then shot up to where we are right now. Copy link, take a picture. We'll come to review that later. No trade. All right, so we're going to the next day. 4/27/25, and let's see what we got here. Again, group all these to one thing. What, 26, 25, and just like that we have clean charts, clean charts. 4/26. So now we're going to 27, right? Bruh, 16. Why are you moving behind, brother? Why are you moving behind? All right, so we got, hold up, 25 was a Friday, so 25 what am I doing? This is the 28th. Bear with me, my people, bear with me. 26 was a Saturday, so let's do this. 28. Okay, and then just hide that, and then let's go to the next day. All right, let's go to the next day. Did I already do next? Yes, I did. So this is now the 29th. That's 11:59 p.m. Before that, let's go to the daily, mark those daily highs and lows so we kind of see what we're doing. So that's the previous day high right there. I don't think we're gonna reach down here, so that don't need to mark that. The previous day, and look at this, which doesn't matter, but we do have an old daily high here. I don't think we're gonna be getting there too, but let's mark it anyway. Old daily high. So I'm thinking we've done enough damage, so I'm thinking we should get a reversal here. Now, as you can see, what I think has nothing to do with what I'll be doing. The market is telling me what to do by it printing that entry formation that I'm looking for. So what I think and what I'll do is two totally different things. If what I do is what I think, then that's nice, but I'm just looking at price to tell me what we're gonna do. So this is the 11 p.m. no, that's the 11 a.m. candle right there. Why was I calling this p.m.? It's 11 a.m. So let's go next, and we open up the new candle. Now looking at this, man, mark that 11 p.m. low. I imagine you can do this with any hour. Whatever you're trading, I imagine you could do this. You could do this, just, I don't know, 11 p.m. high. So I know people trade the same entry, but they'll use session highs like New York high and or London low. Wait a minute, hold up. So that's the low right there. Okay, so we're waiting for either side to be traded. In this case, I want to mark this as well. I'm not gonna mark all of it, I'll just leave it like that. We do have no, yeah, text that's the 1 hour fair value gap. I usually mark those in blue like that. So this would be nice if we did dive into this 1 hour fair value gap, and then we shoot up. So this is something that I'm currently looking at, because I've seen a couple examples where we do have like that fair value gap below there, and price just comes in and then ends up going the other way. So maybe in future, when I have enough data, if I see this, I can just, once we're in here, just enter, and then my stop loss at the discount price of that fair value gap, and then that should give us a better value, right? But for now, I'm just gonna have to wait for confirmations until we see what's going on. We do have some equal lows over there, 1 2 3 4. That looks like a lot of nice liquidity over there. So let's see if we did get something on this day. All right, so now we're coming to this one side. We're also watching that 5-minute time frame. There's no fair value gap, so that's either a strong pillar to keep price going down, or once we keep going up, that right there is a walk in the park where we just glide through like we're skating. Funny for Nene. So let's see if we're gonna dive to this pool over here. So I'm gonna just keep that to the side a little bit. Doesn't have to be on our face. Doom. So now currently this is our bounce zone, because we do have a swing high and a swing low, and that's the last up candle before we came down. We touched that breaker, so the moment we close above that, we're going to the 5-minute. Make sure we have a 5-minute fair value gap, and then this will be our entry zone, my stop loss down here, and that right there is our exit. If I feel like we might need to go up a little bit high, then probably do something like this. Use that fib from that low to that high, and kind of aim for that fast symmetrical swing. If we're still kind of bullish, that right there is my, where I just finished, the 2 to 2.5 standard deviation of the price that comes down to take liquidity, right? Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that, and that beautiful. We do have a 5-minute confirm right here, but since it was a series, the best one to wait for will be this one. But I noticed, I've seen some that could cause you to lose a trade, man, to lose a good trade. So just one candle for now is good enough for me. Once I see that, I'm Gucci. Best to be able to cross this high. So I kind of like this because we do have that. Oh, anyway, let me keep it simple. So looking at that, my entry is the touch of this down candle. So let's set that up. So this is a textbook whatever trade. So in a real in a live situation, I'm not doing no pending orders. I'm just waiting for price to come in. Once it touches me, man, I'm in, because I've seen some really good prices just leave me, man. And them not engaging my order because of spread or whatever, I don't know. So the entry here, the return looks like a 1.35, so I might try to be greedy a little bit, see if I can get at least 1:2, at least 1:2, but time will tell us. So why am I so confident this is gonna work? Those confident trades usually lose, man. Let me add that green a little bit, because I was noticing this. I was watching this on my TV, and I noticed that I'm not seeing some of those colors. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's good enough. So let's save this long. We'll do the same with short. So we did 36 and 36 up. Wow. All right, so let's set up that entry. The pending order, no, we don't do that, do we? Place order 1%, save, and we Gucci. At the touch of that, we should be engaged. My stop loss is way down here, and let's see if we can get to, actually let me do this. Let me use the fast symmetrical swing of this leg that comes down to take liquidity. So we did high low. We should have formed a high low, but we formed a high. So that's a change instead of delivery, at least on the 1 minute time frame. And let's see how this goes, man. Let's see how this goes. So we formed the high and this low. So I'm gonna put my TP at this one symmetrical swing over here, and that should be the end of whatever. I have a good feeling that this thing, if it just comes and touches us and starts going, we might get to this spot over here. But for now, I will leave that for journaling purposes. That is not my target. I need some more studies too. And this is on the 1 minute time frame, which is good. So let's see if we're gonna get here. So we have those levels already, so we Gucci. All right, let's get going. Let's see what happens. Okay, now we tagged. We've left like a small fair value gap here, which I think should be filled. Purple, and let me see what it looks like on the 5 minute. This is a walk in the park, man, so that should be a good trade. I too confident on this one, and just like that we got smoked. Yeah, this is something I've noticed, man. I don't know, when everything just perfect, I don't know why, and it just ends up being a loss. And then the trades I take and I'm like, oh, skeptical, they end up just being monsters. But it's all good. Could have easily worked, but it didn't work. So what time is it? 12:18. So we still have time to take another trade. In this case, we're gonna give it a second shot. I need to take a screenshot first, showing my entry and that loss. I don't like this being on the, I want to keep this clean as possible. Also confident in that trade, man. This one stays on the smaller time frame. So let me take this is kind of wasting time though. I'd say that I'll come do this later, but I need those things. I need those things to see. Copy link. Let's just go slow. So I was taking along. That didn't work out. Control V right there. My entry was at what time was that entry, bro? Right here. That was the entry. So that was 12:08. Wow, that was early. 12:08 p.m. and then you'll see it still go up. Funny. And the exit was at 12:17, so pretty much like 9 minutes that trade. And did we have any movement to get out of here? Yeah, we were in profits for a little while, like 0.6, and then that was the potential for this trade, and the drawdown was 100%. The rest there's nothing to write, so let's go. Let's see if we have something else. So let's keep going and see if we, so that 5 minutes still holding, right? Because this just came down to do some of that, but that 5 minute order block still holding on the bodies right there. So let's see. So what would be the entry? So currently these up candles here are our bounce zone, but my target is just to close, man. So let's see what is going to happen here. What time is it? 12:27, 12:28. The other thing I saw is if we do close above this zone, we could reuse this, but in this case that would have been a scare, but my stop loss will be down here. 12:34. We go down. I think we don't have a trade now. So this is now currently my bounce zone. Maybe this low to the high. So if we're still going up, that is what I would use for an entry, and then we'll go in with half of the risk. So if we lose, we just lose in the day with 0.5%. So we've come in deep into that 1 hour fair value gap. 12:42, 12:46, and in this case, this right here is a new one, but I'm not. I'm skeptical. That right there, meaning we should be in this trade with that 5 minute order block confirmation. I think we have a trade here. So not this one. I'm gonna take that one. Let's give it a shot. That 5 minute. Let's give that one a shot. Let me see what the daily looks like, man. The daily is kind of the daily has done enough damage, but so we're trying to do squeezing a little bit more. Kind of looks like we're going down, but I mean I'm still within the rules, so let's keep going. I want this on the daily and then take this back. So we do have a 5 minute order block right there, and with a small fair value gap, but I don't know what time is it. 12:47. What is 12:50 gonna do? Anyway, still I can't enter because I need to see candle close at least on the 1 minute, bullish candle close above it, and then come and touch this zone. If it shoots up, we can use this one, and then my stop loss way down here. So let's see how this goes. This is complicated more than I like. I like this, so that looks good. So let's set up that entry at the touch of that zone right there. My stop all the way down here, and then in this case, since I took a loss, I don't want so much problems. I may as well just target that one over there. So let's place that order. We're going to half the risk. Remember, we are also taking care of our equity. We don't want to be stupid taking trades on a losing day. Look at this now. Dirty. 12:50 just shoots up. So the other thing we could do is on the 5 minute we have this full fair value gap here. Are we likely to come down this far? I don't think so. This is so attractive up here. This was the other bounce zone here. See these candles over here? I'm using these three because this last up candle before we shut down, it's kind of embedded in there, and I want to see it's, and then that's where the 5 minute fair value gap is. So do I adjust that and take this one. Then see if we could get to this highs here, because that looks like a probability. Oh, let's do it. So move that up there and then make sure we adjust. Can we adjust? 3%, you're crazy. 0.5% more. And then I'll probably see if we're gonna get up here, because now what's this? This is, that has reduced so much to 0.92. Then see if we could get up there for 1.67. It's now 1250. What's the probability? This is kind of me now chasing price, and it tags us in, and we take another loss because of chasing price. And that's what you get for chasing price, man. So it could have easily worked, but yeah, that one we got us a. So what am I gonna be taking here now? So I just switched. This one just took a straight loss. All right, I'm gonna go now to the next whatever. So, and then I'll just journal that later, because that's taking a lot of time. 1 2 3, so 4 20 what, 29 25. That's done. Do the same thing on this side. Did too much and we didn't make nothing. Less is more. So I need to do this for, wait a minute, what is this? Did I not journal the first one, this one here? Yes I did, but I only took a picture. Wait a minute, so I wrote 427. This is confusing. This is 429. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, brothers. But this should have been 429, meaning I didn't journal for 420, whatever. That's okay. And then I took another trade for 429. So I just put the date so I can know that, hey, you need to journal that. So let's just go to the following day. I have those whatever, so I just come back and journal that, and then we can review them later. So let's just go to the next one real quick, which is the following day. I should have taken a picture though. That was the least I could have done. I still need to know what happened though. 429. Sheesh, my brother, we sank like a yeesh. Hey. Yeah, that kind of did a lot. All right, no worries. You know what? I think it's best for me to journal. I'd rather just do a few examples and then just journal them as we go. What are we in a hurry for? So let me journal this one right here real quick. I don't know where I lost 427. Do I have 425? Then we went to 428. So there's no 26, my brother. It's 25 to 28 and 29. There's no 26. Just make sure. What am I looking at? Oh, there is 25. So there's no 26, right? Six was a Saturday, so it's 28 and 29. So me is the one who confusing myself here. 28, 29. I tried another long that failed because I entered. So what we do, come back, you see, hey, look at the trades that we entered after 1250. What, they're fully losses, man. So there's no need to take such trades in future, right? So it's right here, and I changed that to that 2.5 area right there. So let's take that picture real quick. Picture, copy link, paste. What was that entry time? 12:55. I've lost so many trades trying to trade at that time. So this one just took us out. It gapped down. So 3 p.m. the market opened. 3 p.m. and then I've been writing down those on the notes right there. It gapped down, so I can see, and gap down. Look, and then look at this. So I'm repeating the same thing again, second try. And was this a loss? So it's the same thing, so I didn't land the first time. Hold up, isn't this the same trade? It's not, they just look similar. They look very, very similar. Very similar, very similar. So that was the second try, and we gapped down again. Second try, we got. So if you don't journal, you're gonna be repeating those mistakes again and again. And then the one time you win, ooh, that one time you win, that solidifies why you should take those losing trades. Stupid. All right, let's go to the next day now. Thank you so much, my friend. Did I already go to the next day? I'm curious. Yes, I did. So I'm gonna condense this right here so I can kind of take a picture and see what conspired throughout the night. I'll maybe do this on a 15 minutes so I can make it bigger, see some more details here. And that's where we are. Again, I don't want to say this slow. Okay, so take that picture real quick, copy link, paste. All right, let's go to the next day, which is the last day of the month, right? Yes, the last day of April. So let's see if we close this day strong. April is just another forgot a month. Okay, go to the daily time frame. That's all we need. And we've taken out the previous day low. What happened here? This is where we opened. This is where we closed. This is where we opened. So did we go up and then we came down? And then this was once bearish and it's been shaved off. Whatever, man. So that's the we don't do that, do we? 10:30. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go do a demo trade at 11 p.m. kind of give it 15 minutes, see if that reversal pattern is gonna form, and then we're gonna trade it downwards or upwards. But I'll give it 15 minutes. So I'm gonna be here until from 11 to 11:15 just to see if I can get a live trade. But I'll give it 15 minutes to form because it's kind of late. Previous day high, and here's the previous day low. So pretty much we are kind of seeing the same thing when over, and that's what we want. So it seems like once we do have like a definite, couple of examples, the only way will be to only trade what is really obvious, like what's just there, like what just meets, what do I say, So yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a couple of rules. Maybe no trading after 12:50, or yeah. So 1 hour. What time is it? 11:45. Let's go down to the 1 minute. It's 11:59. So boom, there we open up the new candle. That's the 1 hour high. 11 p.m. high. Pull that to 3 p.m. So pretty much we're now starting to do the same thing. We're now doing the same thing over and over. It's now a pattern, right? And that's what we really want. So mark that 11 p.m. low and that 11 p.m. high. And again, we just wait for either side to be taken out. And whatever, we aim for the other side. It's that simple. Now here we do have this fair value gap. I wonder if we'll come down there. So it would be nice if we could come up, maybe take this size and then dive down here. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen. We'll see. That thing of something presenting itself that looks so obvious and then it just fails, like that previous trade, if where we had our stop loss, if we could put a sell stop there, put a sell stop there, because it's an obvious pattern. Why is it failing? And then when it fails, it just fails. Could take advantage, right? Then put a sell stop there. And I don't know. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. We're not doing nothing as long as we are within that range. I don't care how good the pattern looks like. We do nothing. 12:40. Come on, last day of the month. You gotta give us something. Yes. 12:49. So here comes 12:50. Boom, shoots up. Yeah. I like to be in a trade when that 12:50 presents itself. So we'll still have some time. This seems like a no trade day. Again, I'm not doing nothing here. So we've taken out that previous day high. Had we not taken it out? No. So we've taken out that previous day low and we proceed to take that previous day high. Typical. That to me is very typical. What time is it? 12:55 p.m. This right here can be used for a short. That down candle, and after 12:50 again, I don't require to see a 5 minute or whatever. But here we go, 12:50. It's now 1 p.m. After this time, I'm very skeptical taking trades, but since we're back testing, I will take that trade. If we do close below here, retest my stop loss up here, and then see if we can get down further. Again, we have a new 1 hour candle open here, so I wonder if what I'm using for the previous candle still works. So yeah, I'm gonna just call this a no trade day and we Gucci. So April could have been quite a challenging month for this strategy. So people doing MA crosses, man, April should have been really good for you, right? MA crosses, April was beautiful for you. This is just 50 and 200. Like the crosses are not so many. This is on the 1 hour and it just holds and keeps going. So anybody backtesting this, if you did it on the month of April, you'll think that you have a very strong strategy. And look at that retracement, break of entry. Ooh, fire. It's all good, man. So let's take that picture real quick and call it a day, call it a month. So no trade day right there. Copy link. Long. Boom, bam. No trade. No, my brother. No trade right there. Alright, so let's go see what happened overnight by going to the following day. So now with our journals, we're gonna be skipping to May, which was what I was aiming for. So May of the current month that we are in, and we're gonna go through some of the trades that I've been trading live. So that's good. I need a picture to just see what happened throughout the night. So let's just use the 15 minutes so we can see what really happened. Or the 5 minutes, and then I can squeeze it a little bit. So we did gap, we went up and gapped up and kept on going up. So oof, you didn't want to be in that heat. And then the other rule I might add is, if the daily candle is bearish, then we want to be looking for bearish moves. But then again, that might not be sustainable, because pretty much we are trading, I'm looking for the high of the day and I want to retrace. But if I get a setup that pulls me into a line with the daily momentum, then those usually end up being some really nice trades. So I'm gonna take this picture showing me the next whatever, and we are done with the month of May. April, I mean. So that's after. So looking at this, if I took these trades, let's see what we ended the month with. So no trades, I will just do 0, or there's nothing to do there. So long, was this a loss? 100% loss. No trade, no trade. Long. So what is this? I didn't put the RRs on that. Come on. What day is this? The 24th. So let's go check it out. Do we have it? Okay, let me group this here real quick. That was the last day of the month for 25. I think this strategy is nice. It's only it's only an hour a day, man. We're not asking so much from it. 1 2 3 4. Wonder if you could do this on the 15-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame, but then you'd need like a smaller, a very small whatever. So that's Gucci. So let's go see the 24th. I just need to see what that RR was. It's right here. $1.3, and I think I put the 1.3. I need to do that 6, and I put the potential over there. So let me see who else is not represented here. Short, gap down. So was it a loss? Yes. So loss. So do 0. Who else? So everything else is good. No trade. This is something I was doing. How did I do this, man? How did I do this? So I just came to drop down, and then it just gives you whatever. Makes no sense because it's already done. It just looks better like that. Makes no sense because it's already done. Alright, so this was a no trade day, so 0. So let me see. This was a long, and we took losses on both of them. Gap down on the second try. So let's calculate what we would have made this month with this strategy, right? So long shots are drawdowns. So I didn't want to do -1. Oh, then I should have done -1s, right? Because I was risking 1%. Because let me do this. So -1 for the purpose of counting this thing. -1. This was the second try, so we'll do -0.5. 47 -1. Damn, my brother, what are you doing? 212. This is a loss. -1. Another loss here. -1. Damn, we made no money, brother. long -1 -1. So what do we have here? We have 1 2, so no trade, no trade, no trade, no trade. Now the one should have been 0, so we'll represent no trade with zeros. So I can just look on this linear and know that those are no trades. So zeros were no trades, and then the minuses were risk. So 1 2 3, what are you doing? -1 -1 1 2 2.5 3 4 5.5 6 7 8 9 10.5. So we had 10.5 losses. And how many wins did we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 wins. So 10.5 losses, 6 wins, which we did see 3 4. So we'll do that 5.6 5 6 7 8. So we have 9.2 9 10 10.5, which makes sense because I've been breaking even a lot. So we maybe like 1 hour for this month, 1 hour for the month. So the other thing we could do is just do something like this, and then we could do like a equals, and then maybe sum, and then just do like here, which is G4 to G30. Let's see if that will give us something. So 2R 2.8 is what we made for the month. Not bad, not bad. So not bad. And then if we let this thing go to its potential, man, would have done a lot. But I don't know. How do we know the ones that are really gonna go? Because we do have like a 10R here, a 3.84. We have a 4.6. We have 18 right here, 18R 2.7. So there's a lot of potential, man. All right, so let's go to the next month and kind of see how far we can go. So we are 14 minutes away to the 11 a.m. candle. I just want to go and trade live and kind of see if the close of the 11 p.m. candle, if we can get anything. So I'm gonna have to just gonna watch it to 11:15. If there's no trade, I'm done. And even if I get a trade, I'm still gonna get down. Just leave it, see what we're gonna do tomorrow. All right, so let's go down to April now, and let's see what the month of May had for us. So again, we're taking in the same. Okay, there, over there. I didn't want to overwhelm this sheet, so I decided to just do every month, just do a new sheet. So if I want to add more information, maybe more trades and all that stuff. So this is March, doesn't look so complicated. April looks a little bit, maybe it's because of the weeks. So probably I'll come back and divide this into weeks, and then also see how much we made in the month of March and April and May. So maybe the way forward will be to add an extra hour. So just try squeezing a little bit slowly, but for now I think we're good. Just trading the one that we're trading right now. Probably if I need to add another hour will be the 6 p.m. candle. After it closes, kind of see what the 7 p.m. progression will look like, expansion rather. All right, let's get going. So where are we? We're now in the month of May, and we are on 1st of May. So week 1, and we have 0 1. No, we start with the month. My brother, what you doing? 5/1/25. All right, let's see what we got here. So let's get going. Oh, daily. I think I've left out journaling something on the month of April. No, everything's there, so we're good. Okay, so let's see. I don't need to see that. Why is this open? That's demand of 25th. Bye bye. Again, we're in the daily time frame. I just need to see what the previous day did. We gapped up, so mark that previous day high, and then I also like to mark the highs that we have traded above for some reason. I feel like that is helpful. So all daily high, and I just mark them as all daily highs, and then we have another one here. We just traded above that old daily high as well, and we traded into a fair value gap there. I don't know. Yes, I'm just gonna mark this. So that's on the daily, and my fair value gaps are like putting them in blue. So already I know that that's where we are, and then from here I just go down to the 1 hour. We're done. I just wait now for the closure of this 11 a.m. candle, right? What's that? 11:55. So take it forward with 1 minute, and the new candle is open, and now I am waiting for something to happen. So mark that 11 a.m. high, not 11 p.m. and then mark that 11 a.m. low, and that right there is my range, waiting for either side to be taken out, and that's how I get my trades, win or lose. Now look at this, we've traded above this high, but it's not deep enough, so that to me is equal highs right there. And looking at the daily candle, what are we with green? That could have been the high of the day. Are we likely to keep going up? I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. So what's the plan now? If we come down, I'm looking for us to come back into this range or whatever, give me that breaker, and then that's my target. If not, if we can reverse back up for some reason, come back, retest, come down. That's it. If I don't see any of those things, I am sitting on my hands, and we're good. The thing is, I want to be in a trade before 12:50, at least before 12:30, 12:35. So this is my current bounce zone. Once we trade above that one, I am in again. This here is kind of embedded in these last two up candles, so I'm going to include them as well. So I missed a trade earlier today because of that dynamic. I could have squeezed in at least a 1 hour, but it's all good. So if we come close here, and I have a 5-minute order block formed, or a demand, or whatever, then we guns blazing, we are shooting. So let me see, we do have a 5-minute, not yet. So this right here, I'll need to see a 5-minute closure above that. 5-minute candle closure above that level. There we go. And I wonder if that 5 minutes is done. I think it is. Hey, you need to be straight, my guy. So what is this candle? This is the 12:15 to 12:20. So if that is 12:20, we are 2 more minutes. Now this is a little bit of a trick, but 12:19 now, that 5-minute candle is now closed, and this is the new one. And I like the fact that we do have that fair value gap there. So looking at this already, everything is set. So I'm just gonna do enter. That's my entry. My stop loss is way down here, and my TP is over here. So that's only giving me 0.86. I'm not good with that. I need a little bit more, so I might need to, I don't know, maybe. So I'm gonna use that last leg to the downside before we short up. Should have been a high, low, and a high, low, but we saw a high, low, and a high, high. We do have this one here, but doesn't count. So then I'm gonna use that fast symmetrical swing as my target, at least 1 hour. But up here will be typical, that 2 to 2.5. You know, we've seen that happen 1,000 times. That right there, that could be my got it on the 1 minute time frame, so that would be nice if we got up there for 2 hour, but I'll be okay with this one. If that's what the setup is presenting, then that's just it. So let's go in, place order, full 1%, risking 1%, and save. Let's see how this went. Too many drawings, man. Okay, let's see what happened here. Boom, we're in. And what time is it? 12:30. And we come back down. The other thing I didn't do, this might look like a loss. On the 5 minute, I like to see where the 5 minute fair value gaps are. In this case, there's nothing here. So on both sides, there's also nothing down here. So, and we kind of have like a triangle here. So, yeah. So anything could happen. We could shoot up or shoot down. If we shoot down, we're out. If we shoot up, we are in the money. So honestly, when I do enter my trade, I don't usually like to see a candle closure below that breaker, below that point of interest for me. And if we close down, I like to see that like next candle just shoot up. But for now, yeah, this is kind of a low probability, but we'll see. Oh, oh, 1250 in this case didn't work for us. So that's why I say 1250 can work for you, because that one candle to the upside probably could have hit TP. So that 1250 candle will make you or break you. In this case, it just didn't make us. It's all good. Look at the daily candle. So that seems to be the high of the day. I've been dived into that daily fair value gap. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about that. Okay, so man, we've had like 3 losses today. What the smoking? What the smoker? What time is it? 12:50. After 12:50, man, I'm done. I don't see the need to do another trade. So what I'm gonna do is take a picture right here and enter that data, because it's not fun coming back to do some data entry. So we're gonna do that. It's not up there, here. So what time did I enter? I enter around, that's the candle that tagged me in. So it's 10:54. I'll do one more example and then I'll just go on to open a live chat here, see if I can get a trade from 11 when the 11 p.m. candle closes. I'll wait for around 15 minutes to see if I can get a trade. If I'll not have seen a trade by 11:15, I'll just end the stream and then we can meet here at 11:30 tomorrow. What time did we enter? 12:21 p.m., which is a nice time to enter this trade entry. So I'll just do entry 12:21 and oops, excuse me, 12:50 p.m. took us out, man. That candle is magical. I don't know what happens at that time, but 12:50 just seems to. So that was a long, and the drawdown was 100%. RR, we took a full loss, -1. The duration right there, you can just do whatever. I don't see how important that is for now. And let me see what really happened next. What time is it? 12:52, 53, 54. Yeah, we just kept on going down. So this is something I just mentioned earlier. If that was a nice trade, that in my opinion should have worked, but it just fails. So what if where you have your stop loss, you also have a sell stop, and then have your stop loss like a nice stop loss or whatever. Those are equal highs. So maybe I'd have it up here and then just try get back what you lost, or even if it's half of your risk. In this case, I would have made that money back, right? Anyway, that's just something that is running in my head, because I feel like when it sets up like a really nice setup and then it fails, it just rushes to the other side so hardly. It just So yeah, that's something we might look for in the future. Okay, so what time is it? 12:58, 12:59, 1 p.m. I'm done. No trading. If he wants to go up and touch the sky, I could care less. I just lose a lot trading after 1 p.m. So what we're gonna do now is just go to the next day for one more example, and then go trade live for 15 minutes and then done with this stream. So I want to take a picture of what happened throughout the night before and the day until the next day, just before I start my trading session. I think that is beneficial when it comes back to reviewing this trade. So I saw that we did come down to that previous day high and then proceeded to shoot up. Interesting. So we had no chance in that long, no chance whatsoever. So looking at the 1 hour, this right here is that last up candle before we short down, came up. Once we closed above it, we came retested that breaker, the last up before we short down, and we're going up. So looking at this alone, I can tell that we're probably gonna be getting to this level here. So I'm gonna just mark it just for the sake, just to see we'll get to that level. For bragging rights, I told you. And then the day doesn't work, nobody says nothing. 1 hour. I'm gonna just put that to the side, has nothing to do with anything. I'm gonna lock it. Lock you so you don't move. Alright, so what we're gonna do is now take a picture. I'm gonna hide this for now because it's not in the, what is this, the 1 hour? It's too noisy. Visibility, hours, days. And then let's take a picture of what happened throughout the night. Copy link. After potential of 0, but we did have a small potential, so whatever. What's our potential like? Did we even see a little bit of profits in any case? This side, 1 minute. Bro, you're wasting time, man. Did I see any potential on this trade? It was too little to care. Too small. Did have some potential, but whatever. So I'm gonna just skip that. So let's go to the next day. The other thing is I'm gonna group this. Boom. Do we have time? So probably I'll just leave this one alone, and then let's go trade live now. Just on the demo account. So this is 5/1/25, and then we can resume this another day. 5/1/25. Bingo. So I'll just end this here. We did, how many examples have we done? 1 2 3 4, only 5, and pretty much they're all losses. All of them. So loss, no trade, so 2 no trades, 2 losses, and this one, so 3 losses for the day, and it's all good. No worries. 1 winning trade and we get back all those losses. So I'll end this here. So what I'm gonna do is just go to see what's happening right now, and then I'm just gonna wait for at least 15 minutes to see if there's a setup. So let's just go do what the daily looks like. Same thing we're just doing right now. So that's the high of the day, the previous day high. And then this is the previous day low right here. So most likely that's where we're coming to with what I'm seeing. Previous day low. And we go to the 1 hour. So the new candle just opened. So this is the 11 p.m. So we're gonna trade that. Just take the 10 p.m. low. So in this case, I'll just do the 1 hour low of the 10 p.m. in this case. And then that's the 1 hour high. So I'll give it 15 minutes. If there's no setup that has formed, I'll just call it a day. So we're done with analysis. It's that simple, man. Like I don't see the need to do all these drawings. We are not analysts, man. We are not analysts, are we? I wonder if there's usually any moment, any whatever that happens right now. Do we have any news for some reason? This could be a waste of time, right? Could be a waste of time. Could be a waste of time. I'd rather just go do another example. Right. I don't want to repeat myself, so let me do that one more time. That one on high, previous one on high, previous one on low, and then go to the 1 minute, and we have those levels. This could be a waste of time. You know what, let's just go and do another example, and then we'll be back to see if there was any setup that happened, right? I think that's fair, because we could just stay here and there's nothing, because all I want to see is something like this: trade down, come up, and then to shoot up. And that could also not happen. We could see it just leave that low intact and then just come up and then shoot down. So all right, let's just go do another example, and then we'll come back and see if anything transpired here. Hold up. Mr. Aesthetics. Jesus, it's not that serious. Leave it alone. All right, let's just go do another example. I think that's fair. Okay, let's go. Where are we now? So see, this is Friday the 2nd, 5/2/25. So let's see if we can get a win on this day, man. We are due for a win. Again, I want to see what we've done with the daily candle. That's all. I mean, if we start doing analysis, we can mark so many things, and that could just end us up in analysis paralysis. Previous day low. So I see we've left that previous day. Did we trade below it? Just a little bit with a tick over there, kinda. So we've taken out the previous day high. So what are we looking at? We've done enough damage. We have closed above this fair value gap over there. So are we likely to keep going up to the high? I don't think so. I think we'll just come back down to this previous day range. That's none of our concern. That's just, we just wait for our setup to form and we become part of the statistics, on the good side or on the bad side. Good stuff, man. Thank you, Daniel. He did comment at 10:56. I didn't see that. Thank you. We're gonna pin that message. All right, Daniel, thank you. And then what do we do? No, I gotta wait a minute. Yeah, so now we gotta wait for that. This is 11 p.m. currently printing. It's now 11:59 a.m. so we will go next to 12:50 to 12. Now we do have that candle open, and I like this already. I'd like to see this where let me show you. So let's do the previous week low, the previous week, the previous, oh god, 11 p.m. low. I'm tired now. And that 11 p.m. high, it's high enough, so that looks like a really nice target. And then right below, what do we have? We have 1 hour fair value gap. Ooh, I like that setup. I'm not gonna lie, once I see that I get excited a little bit. doesn't mean it's gonna win, but you know, I've seen a couple of those examples. So this right here could be, you know what, I'm gonna put this on the middle. Yep. So 11 p.m. low right there. So in this case, what I'll be looking for is for us to come take that low, and just below that low we do have that 1 hour fair value gap, and then get back, and that right there is our target. So that should give us like a nice return if that's what's gonna happen. Now looking at this, we were consolidating here, we've taken out that range, so it makes sense to take out this other range. And if we're forming that triangle going up and like kind of forming a trend line to the upside and also forming another trend line to the downside, that's some really crazy price action to be, if you want to get in and hold for long, or you get chopped out unless you have like a really nice stop loss. Anyway, it's now on my business. So looking at the 5-minute time frame, we do have this unfinished fair value gap here, and this 5-minute that we lost, but down here we do have this 5-minute right there. So if we do what, if we trade and close below, but that'll be in 1 hour, so we'd have to wait until what, until 1 p.m. to see if we're gonna close down here. Nah, I'm not waiting for no 1 p.m. to see. So let's go see what's gonna happen here. Again, checklist: trade below the previous 11 p.m. low, or trade above the previous 11 p.m. high, or pretty much that premium. Whoa, this is a mistake. That's why I've been saying 11 p.m. It's supposed to be 11 a.m. My goodness, how did I not catch that? Oh man. It's supposed to be 11 a.m. not 11 p.m. Oh, 11 a.m. candle. It's not 11 p.m. I'm sorry. Yep, it's supposed to be the 11 a.m. Man, that was messed up. All right, let's go. So trade below that, and then form a 5-minute order block. In this case, I need to see a bullish order block or a demand. Come back to the breaker that we form on the 1 minute, and then that will be our entry zone. So let's see. We should get a win today. Well, this example. There we go. So currently this is my bounce zone up here. The best one will be this one here, but we'll see how this goes. So we dived into that 1 hour pool over there. So let's see what happens next. We shoot up. In terms of an order block, I need at least this one close above that one, that 5-minute open price of this last down candle. Would be nice if it would be a series of these two, but just one is enough. Would be best if it would be these two, honestly, but we can work with that one. Let's go. I need to see a candle closure on the 1 minute above what, above this candle here, which was the last up candle before we shut down. So in this case, I think we met everything. No, I cannot engage. You know why? I need to see a 5-minute order block confirmation. So this down candle, I need to see the 5-minute price close above that open price. So above that line over there, I need to see a green candle close over there. So in this case, my hands are tied. No trading for me. And I like how we're using this whatever. So we're just about. This is the 12:15 p.m. candle, so it goes from 12:15 to 12:20. So we need to wait until 12:20. So it's 12:19, and then boom. So still no closure above. Did we close? Yes, we have. This one just, so we're good. It did close above that open price, so that's all I need to see. So we can look for a trade now. So I'm trying to see which one would we use. So this is the plan, right? If we I'm gonna set up a trade here because that was the last app before we shut down. My stop loss is down here and my TP is up here. So that's a good return, at least 1:2. So let's set that up, risking 1%, save. I'm trying to see, can we get a better value? So if we take this side, then we're also likely to dive into that spot there, squeeze in a little bit more, but that's not part of the plan. So this is me being greedy. Let's just stick here, but I'll leave that level there just to see if we got there, if we are going up. Now here's the plan though. If this is not engaged and we keep going up, then I'll use this right here as my bounce zone. This one, that last up candle over there, I'll use that as my bounce zone. So we do have another chance to enter. So let's see if this, I think it's gonna come back down, I don't know. All right, what time is it? It's 12:20. Nope. This is a nice setup. This shouldn't leave us. So we are currently on this up candle, which could be also another nice entry. Down, up, short down like this. That's a breaker. Oh. Yeah. 12:28. So we are engaged again. Your broker might not feel you on this one, just in case we start going up because of spread. So pretty much I just have my finger on the trigger. Once we touch this zone, I'm in. It probably will fill you up here, but at least you're gonna be in that trade, right? In case of just having a pending order, which is nice, but if that was the only move that's happening and then it shoots up, so you just saw your price get to your level but you're not engaged. So whatever, man, whatever. We could still see it come down a little bit, but what time is it? 12:32. I like that trend line it just formed over there. And then we do have this 5-minute fair value gap here. That's gonna be like a problem, but that's what 1250 is for. I've been seeing 1250 just plow through these levels that should be resistance levels. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to update and then have it become an unfinished fair value gap like that, and this needs to be a little bit dark. I think this is the last whatever I'm gonna do. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling tired. I am bored, and I think that's the spot you wanna be. You wanna be bored doing the same thing over and over again. Mundanity. 5-minute unfinished fair value gap. So I'm thinking 1250 is just gonna plow through. So I'm gonna have this. Let me see on the 1 minute. I'll just have this on the side here. Doesn't have to be in front of our face. So we are in that trade. So let's see what happens next. Where is 1250? My goodness. So notice the previous day 1250 shot down, right? So I don't know. I've been noticing that 1250 on the. If today it shoots down, the next day it's gonna shoot up. But then again, yesterday 1250 shot up, and today as well 1250 shot up. So maybe that theory is not. It is not confirmed. I confirmed the theory. Look at this. Okay, we're taking another loss there. Damn, we ain't getting no wins, man. This is now the fourth loss. Oh, so now he wants to go up. Please. I'm gonna give it a second shot because we do have that last up candle. We shot down, we went up. It's 1251. That's not bad. So I'm just gonna do like an entry right where we are and then my stop loss down here, and then see we're gonna get up here again. It's still okay for me. If I lose, I'm just losing 1.5, which is still within my risk parameters. 0.5. Save. So we can salvage a little bit of that 1% that we lost if it decides it wants to go up. What does that daily candle look like? I think it's that enough damage, but whatever, who knows. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Give it a second shot. The thing is, the reason why I've entered, I don't require a 5-minute order block confirmation after 150, and then I do have this up candle here. I'm gonna call it like a bump, and we just closed above it, right? So, and you can see it's a clear retest, and we shot up. So let's see if we can take these highs here and see how far we can go, or you just want to come down and take us out again, of which 1.5 loss is okay. So let's see if we can salvage back that loss, or we're gonna take another loss. So what time is it? 1:11. Oh crap, look at that. Oh smug. All right, we took another loss over there. Just at 3 p.m. it gapped down and took us out. Damn. We started the equity with like, well, 5,000. Now we're down to 2K. So we're having some rough times here. Now, believe you me, a while ago, if I saw that, man, I would have just gone straight to YouTube to watch another guru, so I can look for a better setup. And that's just not the way to go. That's just stupid. You have to endure the hard days, and the days you keep losing, it's okay. You just have to endure those times, man. Visibility hours, days. So I'm gonna go journal these two. So probably I'll do one more. Okay, let me go see if there's anything that happened. Nope. We just keep going down here. So nothing's happening here. This is the current bounce zone over there. If we have a 5-minute order block, which will be this candle, then we probably could have something there. We're too bullish though. We're too bearish. Anyway, this needs to go in the journal. I don't know why I didn't journal this one here. So they're gonna have to be together. So I was trying to go long. And what was that time entry? 12:32 was my entry. 12:32 p.m. The exit was at 12:47. So looking at this, man, I don't know. Should we just maybe stick to one trade a day and not have to give it a second chance? I don't think we have enough data for that. So what business did I have entering this trade? So the next trade entry was at 12:51 again. Another 12:51 entry PM. Trying a second long here. 5/2/25, and the exit was like 3 p.m. so we gapped down. So drawdown was 100, and we need to take that -1. So May is already taken 3 losses. So I might just do one picture here. I don't need to, because I can clearly see, hey, what happened there. So we just do this, copy link, paste. I'm just gonna do the same thing, and there we go. So where are we? So that was the second day of 5th, right? 5th, 2nd. I want to see May was on a Friday. So now we're going to Monday. So we are going to week. What week will this be? There's no way a month can have 5 weeks. So that was the last week of April. So 1, 2. But that's not the first week though. That was the first week. The first week was what the hell? We're just gonna go week 2, whatever. What the heaven? And then we'll have 5, 25. Is that so? We'll find out soon. Alright, let's go do one more. Let's just do one more. Okay, first I need to group all this so I can have some clean. 1, 2, 3, 5 to 25. Clean all these to 5 to 25. I want all these gurus will be back testing and they're just winning. If they just go to an area where they're whatever is working, I wonder if that's what they'll be doing. Alright, let's go to the next day. I need to take a picture, so I need to have those levels marked. Alright, one more example and then we're done here. So I'm kind of really breaking even. We're really just staying around 100k, going up, coming down. So we really need to do something about this strategy. We need to do something about this strategy. I'm gonna just do it on the 15-minute, and that looks good. So we just gapped down and kept on going down. We had no chance. So that daily candles are giving us hints, man. Anyway, we're still journaling. We'll see how that goes. And probably I should be including it, right? Wrong. The less you know, the better. According to Mark Douglas. Because I mean, we've fallen in a trap of thinking the reason you're losing so much is because you don't know enough. But how much do you need to know? Well, according to Mark Douglas, the less you know, the better. The better. This is after. So we did gap down, right? On the second entry, it was a gap down. Yes, so I'm gonna do that on the notes here so I can see how that guy is taking me out. Now, if we, what have I been writing? Gap down like that. Man, it's 11:24. It's kind of late. What in the world is going on here? Hey. Okay, Karayako Baba. So look at okay, so if you have a gap, you're highlighting that for me. Thank you. You see gap up, gap down, and they're all losses. And this is what 1239 is okay. 1230 is okay. 1259. All trades taken after 1250 are losses. So, this is the importance of journaling. So in future, man, why should I take a trade after 1250? 1254 loss, 1253 loss. Anything after 1250 was pretty much a loss. And I'm sure the ones that we won, 1250 kind of worked for us. So let's see here. Oh, that was 1250. Anyway, I'm trying to come up with a theory here that we might have something here. Look at this. So that was a bounce zone. We closed above. Do we have a 5 minute? Yes, 5 minute order block confirmation. So that trade should be looking something like this. I'm gonna take it. Oh, okay, we're going down though. We are going down. We do have a fair value gap there that might hold price maybe. Let's take that trade. Stop loss, and then a TP is way up here. Bruh, I just want to move the TP. Yeah. Jeez. How much are we risking? 0.36%. That's okay. We can add a little bit more. 0.7. That's okay. And then we just let this baby go. So everything is met, but it seems like it wants to go down. So that's the last app before we shut down. We've closed above it. We do have a 5-minute order block confirmation right there. And that's it. Go back to the 1 minute. This is my bounce zone right there. The last app before we shut down. We closed above it. At the touch of it should have been our entry, but we just came in a little bit late, and so we got a better value. So let's see how that one will work. I'm just gonna leave it, let it be. I think I entered on this candle. My stop loss is right here. We are looking at 3.88 if that works out. And we'll let that baby go. If it works, good. If it doesn't, we're just losing a little bit. Okay, so where are we? What am I doing? Taking a picture. So we're going to the next day. I feel like I've been here for so long, man. What is this? 11:45. Oh, so I went to the following day. Have I taken an after picture? Yes, I have. There we go. Okay. And everything is grouped. Beautiful. All right, let's do another example. Should I keep going until I get a win? Maybe. Again, previous day high, previous day. We are, these are some days that are usually tricky. Now you'll see this is the day we're gonna get a win. We are in between the previous day range. Previous day high and the previous day low. So we either come take out the high, or we keep going down, take this low, or we just stay in here. And I'm done. So go down to the 1 hour time frame. Again, wait for this candle to close. And then we see we're gonna take down to go up or take up to go down. So what time is it? Go back to the 1 minute. It's 11:59 a.m. So boom, there goes the new 12 a.m. candle, and all we're doing is trying to be part of the movement of that 12 p.m. candle. 11 p.m. high. This is the last one I'm gonna do now. I'm tired. And that's the 11 p.m. Low. Make sure I'm not missing anybody's comments. Good stuff, man. Is that Masharia? Good stuff, man. You said that before. Good stuff, man. Mush. All right, so we've traded below that. The bounce zone currently is this one here, so I'd like us to go down a little bit. So looking on the 1 hour, there's really nothing. I'm curious, what does the 4 hour look like? I'm trying not to think so much, so let's go see the 30-minute if there's like a fair value gap or something of this. So this is a walk in the park here. No fair value gap of any. Sheesh. Or it could be, you know, everything's balanced and we don't need to go down here, we just go up. So it could be a strong pillar or a walk in the park, whatever. Man, trading is quite challenge. All right, so let's keep going. See if we do have something here. In terms of the 5-minute candle, we don't look so good. So I'll need this to go down a little bit. So if we take this low, these two candles here are gonna be our bounce zone, our entry zone to the upside. Beautiful. So this right here could also be my bounce zone, and this candle here could be what we need to use to enter. So I like that. I need to see a 5-minute order block confirmation though, so for now we're still doing nothing. So we do have a 5-minute, well, kinda the open price, that's our demand right there, or our 5-minute order block. Damn, I'm tired. I'm not tired, I'm bored. Same old thing over and over. So what's our bounce zone so far? This is the best one, honestly. This one, that's the best one so far. But we also have these ones here. Let me check out the 5-minute. This is gonna be a problem. So maybe 1250 is going to plow through that. But right, that right there is gonna be an issue. Those just pose like I know why keeps on popping up on the other side. That's all I need to do, just get rid of that and they won't. Visibility days, always get out of there. My brother, me tired. Okay, what we doing? Let's see what's happening here on the live. Ooh, we were in the money a little bit over there. Whatever. So this is the 12:15. I don't like how it doesn't have a wick, but whatever. 12:15 to 12:20 p.m. candle. So what time is it? 12:16. 4 more minutes to the closure. 12:19, 12:20. So we don't have a 5-minute confirmation yet. So we just chill. That's why I need to see that 5-minute, and then look at this equal lows here. What time is it? 12:20 p.m. So let's keep chilling. So now this here is my bounce zone if we do have a trade. So I could have easily just had this one here, but since there's a up candle where this is kind of embedded in, so I kind of give that one the whatever. I choose the big one. What time is it, man? 12:36 p.m. So this is nice. If we do trade above this down candle, that's gonna be my 5-minute order block confirmation. And it seems like we have a trade here. So that's the 12:35 to 12:40 candle. What time is it? 12:36. So 4 more minutes. Boom, 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 boom. So still no order block formed, so we can do nothing. Okay, we go down again. So all this is out. So this becomes no more. Damn me. All right, so this is the 1 minute. Again, it's gonna be the same thing right here. Not this one, because I'm gonna use, I think it's the same spot, right? Seems to be the same spot, the same place. Focus. The last, I can't even remember what to use as an order block. The last down before we shut out, so it will be this one. Let's see how that works. And damn, we're just going down. 12:53. So seems like there's no trade here. After 12:50, yeah, we taking losses now. So what did 12:50 do? 12:50 just shut down. So no trade, man. No trade. That 1 p.m. candle just decided, you know what, this is a walk in the park. I'm just gonna glide through. So we did form our down candle went up, we closed below, and then we used this breaker to the downside. So there's nothing I could have done with that. So no trade on this day, and it's all good. It's all Gucci. Okay, one last one. one last trade, my people. Let's journal this as a no trade day. No trade. Take that picture so we can all see that no trade day. Copy link. So no trade day will be denoted as zeros. Oh yeah. What example is this, if I may ask? Okay. Exactly. And then let's go to the following day, because I'm not messing with that no more. Dumb. So that was a Monday. I remember this day so well. See how we formed like a setup to the downside? I tried doing that and I took a loss so fast. And it ended up going the other way. So I was like, bro, you know what? Stick to your rules, man. Wait, what do you mean page unresponsive? Don't play with me now. Oh, that thing went down like a... Oh, my stop loss has been hit. Yeah. Oh man. This strategy, hi, you need revision maybe. Someone gave up. Alright, I'm gonna just do one more because there was someone left in there. Now they're gone. They're probably tired. Just one more and then I'm done. I'm tired too, why lie? So take a picture of this. Is the 15, this is the 1 hour. Should I do it on the 5 minute? Maybe the 15 minute was good too anyway. So it really did come down to that previous day low, which is nuts. Copy link, and that's the after. Alright, just one more day and then guys, we're done. At least maybe we could get a win on this one. So we kind of have like a challenging time there. Let me group this as well. Damn. What is it? 5 May 5/5/25. Now when I start doing a video showing this strategy, don't expect these days to be shown. None of you's gonna watch that video. I'ma bring the winning days. I'ma tell you my strategy is 85%. Click the link below and register. Click the link below and register. Join the winning team. Bruh, trading is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. It's tough. Previous day low, previous day high, right there. Previous day high. Now we already know about these days. If it was red, it's really hard for it to just flip and be green. Normally it will give you a fight, so we already know that's gonna happen. So what time is this? 11:59. Boom, and we open up the new candle. This is nice because as I said, we usually see it give a fight. If it was once bearish, it tries to go up. It's really not that simple for it to flip. So I think we're gonna get a down movement, and then look at what we see here. We just traded above that 11. What is this? We just traded above that 11 a.m. candle right there. So we should get a nice shot, right? That one I'm expecting a win. We're gonna lose every day, man. Not every day is a loss, man. Not every day is a loss, man. Not every day is a loss, man. Hey. I don't feel like repeating myself, so let's do this one more time. I don't feel like repeating myself. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I tried looking for that song or that rhythm, but I didn't know what to. Whatever, to Google, to YouTube. Dun 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 dun. Just pa in a little dande. Diki diki dali dande. I Tibi baby. Just pa I am lyrically ill. I don't know if that's what they be saying, but now this right here is just a small PS. I'm not. So this was the problem. I didn't know that this is the 12 a.m. candle. That's the 11. Otherwise, let's see what we're gonna get from this one. Yeah. All right, we've pierced through. I like that. Looking at the 5-minute, do we have this up candle here? I think we might get a win here. I think we're gonna go down. So what will be my bounce zone then? This last down candle before we short up. So once we close below that, I think we're just gonna go down. What in the world? Why are we going up? Why are we going up? Once we close below that low, I want to mess with that. The best entry will be, see that series of 1 to 3 candles. Once we close below, I might just add a little bit. Once we close below this, now that's a good looking change instead of delivery, honestly. And I could just take these and that. And guys, I'm tired. I'm really tired. This is the last one and then we're done, man. I'm glad I was taking those channels. It's 11:40. What? This is the 12:35 to 12:40 candle. So what time is it? 12:38, 12:39, 12:40. So we do have a 5-minute order block. Now, this is not so. We do have this last down candle, this one and this one. I do like this one though. This is at least something I could use. So I'm gonna have to wait for a closure below this one. So which pretty much is also a closure below this series of those up candles for me to be comfortable taking that trade. But I could be late, but it's okay. It's okay. Well, we're still going up. Come on. Hi. So that just spoils everything. Me, you don't want this brother to win, do you? Now look at this. So we've taken out that high. So this is the bounce zone here. So this last down candles going like this. We took the high, we just short down. Do we have any 5-minute anything? Yes, we do. Look at this. So that right there is my 5-minute bearish order block. I don't care about this one no more. So this is the 1250 1250 candle. The 1250 to 1255. So we could be late to this party. So I really don't after 1250 I do not really require a 5-minute order block. So I think I'm gonna take that trade. So what's the probability that we'll touch this zone? I don't know. So the best thing would be just to do an entry, but that low right there is my exit for 2.73. Place new order. 1% save. Okay, what's the other plan if this doesn't work? Oh, we got a problem here. See that? There's a 5-minute family gap. Family feet is good up there. Oh. 5 up go. That baby's not coming back. I'm not gonna lie. It's not coming back. So we have this one, and then this is the 5-minute one. We just close below it. I think I might start incorporating the 5-minute time frame after 12:50, honestly. Because see how we just closed below this down candle before we shot up? That right there should be our entry, honestly. And it's probably just gonna touch it and then shoot down. But I'm gonna sit on my butt because that is not in my cup of tea, in my plan. So I think I'm being too nice with these trades, man. Being too straight. I don't know. So that's the 1 hour zone, 1 minute, and that's the 5-minute. Are we still likely to come up here? I don't know. Let's see. Doom, 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 doom. Look at what I just told you, my brothers. I told you. Oh, we didn't even touch it anyway on the 5 minutes. So again, that trade just goes without us, and we Gucci, man. We cool. So the best thing maybe would be once we just print like that with that 1250, feeling like we've done enough damage, that should be our entry. It's a good thing I mentioned it, and then see if we can. That's a 2R. It's okay. This should act as support, and I'm done, man. I'm tired. So let me just go to the next day, see what happened there. So no trade. It didn't come back to touch my 1 minute zone, which is pretty much okay. I'm not worried about that 5 minute, whatever. And it did touch with the 1 minute candle. So why are we not going to the next day? If I do that, it's gonna go 2 days ahead, man. So we don't want that, do we? No. Yeah. My God. Jesus. I'm gonna get rid of that. If it doesn't come to my zone, I don't want it. Hey, no trade, brother. So you shut down and you left your trade thinking maybe it's gonna come here, and then when you open, boom. Jesus, the devil is a liar. He just lies. He loves lying. Big liar. All right, guys. So that's what we got today, and I'm just gonna end it here. I'm just alone. 11 views. 2 watching, and they just left. It's getting late, so I'm just gonna journal this and then get it over with. Again, I think with what I'm seeing after 12:50, no trades. So 12:50 should already be in a trade, unless it really prints. But I rarely see that. At 12:50 can print that breaker that is so nice, comes back to that family gap and then shoots up so quick. Doesn't form so much. But if it does, we should take advantage of it, right? Yes, we should. My brother, I'm done here. Where is that example now? No trade. No trade. No trade. I wanted to hide that last one there, but there's really nothing I can do about it. It's 1 p.m. so everybody can see what that time is. All right, how about this side? It's right here. Man, I'm done. I'm so done. So today was productive in terms of getting some data, but it was tough. It's all good though. It's never gonna be perfect, so just get out of there. No trade. The following day too was no trade. That's the picture that we took. So what is that, like 5-6? Yeah. And then I want to take that after, and then with Gucci I'm done here. I need to go do something else now. Do what? Nothing. Go sleep. So we'll meet again here. This is the same strategy. I'm not sticking, I'm not changing. It's just I'm sticking with this. It's a nice strategy, even though it seemed like we're taking a lot of losses. When we win, we do get back those losses pretty quick. And then we also kind of getting to know, I'm also kind of getting to know kind of those stupid law. Like for now, you can see taking a trade after 1250 is a no man, you know. And then there's also some other things that are printing that are consistently losing, so we're gonna just get rid of those. So we're gonna continue doing this. No more jumping strategies. That's stupid, very dumb as well. Yeah, actually it's stupid. It's not clever. So I see we jumped up and then we finally came down strong now to take all those levels, but they had some unfinished business up here. I wonder what those businesses are. Maybe it's like a weekly high or whatever, but I don't need to know all that stuff. It's too overwhelming. I think so. In my opinion, I just want to keep these things simple and just okay, I'll just do the 15 minutes so I can get some more data. Copy link. I'm very tempted to do another one, but guys, no, we might just stay here forever. Did we gap? Yeah, there was a gap up here on notes. So is it gonna change color? Gap up. So why is it doing this? I didn't ask it to. What the? All right, so what do we have here? We have no trade, which is 0. So we started week 5, right? So 1 2 3 4, so 5R down. 5R down, just like that. So yeah, those are the days we have to endure, and then we'll see if we can, you know. So I'm gonna keep doing the same things for this month as well, and then I'll kind of go back, and because I think we have enough data sets to kind of know what we have now. I was listening to Mark Douglas and he says like 20 to 25 trades should be enough, and then I'll kind of see what we can change, and then see in future as we keep back testing if the changes we made, if they've brought any, you know, any difference. For example, I think one of the main things I'm going to start doing is be very selective with the trades I'm taking, meaning I might need to take less trades, but at least close the month with at least more than 2R. We did close in profits, but come on, 2R. Yeah, so I'm gonna end there. So far the month of May is down 3R, which is not bad. So maybe come and play around with that March, kind of see what March did. So the first week was 3 to 7. So why don't I have those trades? I started from the 7th. Okay, so I'm not gonna do weeks or whatever, but draw down 100%. So I'm gonna do -1. I want to see what this strategy did in the month of March. Again, remember we're only trading 1 hour a day, so I don't know if adding an extra 1 hour will do or good. -1, meaning if we're losing we lose more, but if we're winning we win more. -1, -1. So my focus is not even on the wins, my focus is now on the losses. Like, go check them out real good. Hey. -1. So was this like a no trade day, or why is it here? This was a winner, so why is it not journal? Okay, I'll just count it as whatever. So looking at this month, I would just come here, just one down, and we do this sum, and then not G11 but this one. I wonder why I didn't choose to G20. Okay, I guess that one you have to G20 will give us the total. So the month of March was decent, so 4.6. The potential though, 14 plus 22R, bro. Once we get to know the days where we can hold a little bit more, that right there we're looking at over 36R, 40, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47. We're looking at 48R for the month, but that's when you're kind of perfect on your exits. But 4.6 is not bad. And then in the month of April, so 2R, so total we have 6R. I mean, that's much better than your IRA, whatever is 401k is doing for you per year. So 2 months only trading 1 day, 1 hour a day, and it just made us 6%, and we still have a lot of improvement to do. That's not bad at all, guys. It's not bad at all. So, but if you know we're trading this for paying our bills and stuff like that, then this might not work for us. But if we're growing like some account that we want to grow per year, I think we're just okay. We're doing just fine. 4R, 2R, trading only 1 hour a day. I think that's remarkable. So I think we are on the right track. So we're gonna keep on doing this and then see the trades we should get out, because these are so many losses, man. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 trades, and the losses were 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So over 50% losses. Actually, let's see what's the number. Is that how you look at it? So 22 trades. Damn, I forgot. Alright, let's do it again. The only trades that we took, we're not counting the no trade days, so this is 0, no trade. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 trades. And how many were winners? 1 2 3 4, only 5. That is a bad. Only 5 were winners. So we're looking at 5 divided by 17 times 100, 29R, 29% win rate, and we still close the month with 2% win. So not bad, man. So once we get rid of some of those stupid losses, for example, I know one. Let me see one loss here. Let's see, like this one. See, like this one, it forms and then we have like equal highs there. Yeah, that's something that, I mean, one wins and then the rest, like 5 of them, lose. That right there is something to get rid of. But I'm thinking, you know, you've waited for all this long and then it finally forms and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna miss this. So what's the second one? Let me see again if that's the same thing. Again, see how we have this equal lows here. This could have easily worked anyway, so I think I'm not gonna beat myself with this one. That's okay. That's a good loss, and I think I gave you another shot. So this is trading after 1250. So I could have saved that 0.5. Man, I need to stop doing this. Let's see this loss, what it looks like. This one again, we closed the market. We closed while I was still in profits. So I should have completely closed, right? Because when we open, I don't know if the trade is gonna go up or go down. Most of the times it takes me out, which which I could leave that gamble. I could let that gamble, because then when we go up, it does really go up. But I think the best case, after 1 p.m. just get out. Yesterday, if I didn't get out, I would have won a lot. But I think moving forward, damn, I don't know, I might just need to not take those ones. Now here, relative equal lows there, we do get a good trade. Again, it goes up. Look what happens to 1250. It doesn't do nothing, and then market opens, takes me out. So that could have saved that loss over there. Again, look at these equal highs here. Trade forms, plays around. I'm in profits, right? Market closes and I still stay. Look what happens, gaps me out. So I could have saved myself that loss. So those are 3 losses that I could have not taken. All right, let's check out another one. Equal lows here. This one can easily work while I just, but the way we have 1 2 3, let me take a one winner, see if we have equal lows. See, like this one, this is nice. There's no equal lows before, like relative equal lows before I enter. It's just, you know, anyway, it does form them, but still goes up, comes down, it's about to take me up, but then works. So that one is really nothing I could do about. So that was a little bit complicated, I guess, but this one's too obvious. Come on. So let's see another loss. Bruh, I need to be out of these charts now. It's 12 a.m. Hi, you know what, I'm done. But let me look at one more loss and then that's it. Again, took a trade after 1250. Entry loss. Come on, there's a lot of improvements to whatever, so this could have easily been a lot more than 2 hours. So yeah, with Gucci, I'm just gonna end what today we do have. I don't care about those yellow. We don't have any red. I checked that earlier. We don't have any. Maybe just this one. Tuesday, no, let's go to Wednesday. Nothing. Excuse me, I'm glad I took those so I don't have to go back to do nothing. And next time I come, we can keep going from where we left off. So I'm cleaning up my charts here. Thank you so much for those who joined in today. Daniel left 5 6. Daniel left whatever, a comment saying good stuff, man. I appreciate. We keep pushing, man. I'm gonna start winning. We just send them back, show them the receipts of the work we put in, because then nothing's coming easy, man. Nothing is coming easy, bro. I hope it's 5 6. Yes, it is. Alright, so we have clean charts for when we come next time. It'll be ready for us. So I'm gonna end this backtest here and just say thank you for joining in, and I'm out. So I need to see how I look like when this thing is really full. Anyway, I'll test that later. So boom, what you doing, brother? I might make myself a little bit big and just shout out. Anyway, that was Schroeder Mavera, and I'm out. I'll see you again tomorrow at 11:30. At 11:30 p.m. Pretty much really the same thing. Just wait for that 11 to 12 p.m. candle to close, and then just try to be a part of that 12 p.m. expansion, and that's it. And we keep taking these journals, and soon, man, we'll have something that's very, very defined and easy to follow. Probably we might not be taking too many trades and just enter on the trades that are really looking good, and also the ones that we can put a sell stop where our stop losses are, or a buy stop where the stop loss are if we're going short. Just see if we can instantly get back our losses, or we can offset that loss. I mean, it's too much things here, because one of the most important things is our capital retention. Honestly, it's not even really about making money, it's keeping money. because also you'll be needed to keep that money that you make, right? Anyway, I'm gonna just end it here. I'm gonna say good night or good morning, depending on where you are. Thank you so much for the 13 of you people that joined in and stayed, and I hope you guys have a good night and a good day, and God bless you all. God be with you. May you be increased, and let's keep walking whatever field we are in whatever fields we are. We keep doing our best. We keep growing. Keep listening to those who have gone before us, and hopefully we'll do the same for those who are behind us. So that was Straight on My Mirror, and I'm out. Peace.